Europe's biggest oil company has reported a 70% drop in profit. That happened earlier today. Oil production also fell. Elliot Gotkin in London now with the details. Good morning, Elliot.
Morning, Alison. Yeah, the company here blaming the weak global economy, including, of course, a halving of oil prices and a two-thirds drop in gas prices for the slump in net income. The magic number there for Shell this morning, $3.8 billion, still smashing analyst estimates. Oil production, though, was also down. Shell showing a 5% drop in oil production to less than 3 million barrels a day. Now, the shares opened up about 1% higher, but they are actually down in trading now. They've been trading, for just under 2.5 hours. And Shell's results, of course, in marked contrast to BP and further underlining the challenges facing Shell's new chief executive.
Thanks, Arun. Good morning, everybody.
He's been Shell's top man for barely a month.
Let's go to highlights.
But Peter Vossa has already set out his stall. He says Shell is too complex.
And from Shell's London complex here by the River Thames has spewed a series of pronouncements from Vossa. Decisions need to be made faster. Units will be merged according to where they are, rather than what they do. Amid the shake-up, says Shell, thousands of employees will be affected.
What Shell cannot seem to do is pacify militants in Nigeria. Attacks on the company's installations here have decimated oil production to just 140,000 barrels a day. With each of those barrels worth less than half what they were a year ago and demand stagnant, the top job at Shell could prove to be a baptism of fire for Vossa.
BP had some significant problems and it's managed to restore faith there. What Shell needs to really do now is restore faith with respect to stripping out costs and growing the top-line production in the face of what we're seeing at the moment, that is volatile oil prices.
Worse still.
And at the start of trading today, just £5 billion separated BP from Shell in terms of market value. Still, BP shares up, Shell down, so that gap closing just a little more.